decisive role in constituting the so-called imagined community of nation and of globe.
We now leave our Book TV programming. The U.S. Senate is back in session. Watch Book TV programming.
It's a historic, bipartisan compromise that ends this dangerous standoff. The compromise we have agreed to is remarkable for a number of reasons, not only because of what it does, but because of what it prevents. A first-ever default on the full faith and credit of the United States. Sometimes it seems our two sides disagree on almost everything. But in the end, reasonable people were able to agree on this. The United States could not take the chance of defaulting on our debt, risking the United States' financial collapse and worldwide depression. America and the world have been watching our democracy expectantly. And my message to the world tonight is that this nation and this Congress are moving forward, and we're moving forward together. Reaching a long-term accord that would give our economy the certainty it needs was not easy. But our work is not done. Leaders from both parties and both chambers will present this agreement to our caucuses tomorrow. Senate Democrats will meet at 11 a.m. To pass this settlement, we'll need the support of Democrats and Republicans in both the House and the Senate. There is no way either party in either chamber can do this alone. As President Lyndon Johnson said, and I quote, "There are no problems we cannot solve together, and very few that we can solve by ourselves." Democrats and Republicans have rarely needed to come together more than today. I know this agreement won't make every Republican happy. It certainly won't make every Democrat happy either. But both parties gave more ground than they wanted to, and neither side got as much as it had hoped. But that is the essence of compromise, of consensus building. And the American people demanded compromise this week, and they got it.
Madam President.
The Republican leader.
This is an important moment for our country. I appreciate the Majority Leader's comments and want to say a few words to our colleagues who have been so patient over the past several days and whose ideas and encouragement have been so helpful in getting us to this point. First of all, let me reiterate that before any agreement is reached, Republicans will meet to discuss the framework that the White House and congressional leaders in both parties think would meet our stated efforts to cut spending more than the President's requested debt ceiling increase, prevent a national default, and protect the economy from tax increases. And to that end, I'd like to say to my Republican colleagues that we'll be holding a conference meeting in the morning to discuss the framework and to give everyone a chance to weigh in. But at this point, I think I can say with a high degree of confidence that there is now a framework to review that will ensure significant cuts in Washington spending. And we can assure the American people tonight that the United States of America will not, for the first time in our history, default on its obligations.
Note the absence of quorum.
Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Akaka.
Madam President.
The Majority Leader.
I ask unanimous consent to call the quorum be terminated.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business day, it adjourn until tomorrow morning, August 1st at 10:30 a.m. Following the prayer and the pledge, journal proceedings be approved to date. Morning hour be deemed expired, and the time for the two leaders be reserved for use later in the day. Following any leader remarks, the Senate resume consideration of the motion to concur in the House message to accompany 627, the legislative vehicle for the debt limit increase. And then the Senate recess from 11 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Further, at 12:30, the Senate resumed consideration of the motion to concur with the House message to 627 with the time until 2 o'clock, equally divided and controlled between the two leaders of the designees, with senators permitted to speak for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
Mr. President, there will be a Democratic caucus at 11 a.m. tomorrow. If there's no further business come before the Senate, I ask that we adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate stands adjourned until 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
And those debt and deficit